Are you looking for the best touchscreen laptops? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Acer Swift Go 14. If you want something a little more affordable, check out the Acer Swift Go 14, 2024. Although this 14-inch model doesn't feel quite as premium as the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7th Edition 15, 2024, above, it feels sturdily built nonetheless, exhibiting only a small amount of flex on the lid and keyboard deck. The important thing to know about this laptop is that it has 2 display options, but only the FHD plus IPS panel supports touch input, so it's a slight downgrade resolution-wise compared to the Surface. You get Wi-Fi 6E wireless connectivity, a 1080p webcam, and a wide port selection that includes 2 Thunderbolt 4s and an HDMI. This laptop features Intel's Meteor Lake CPUs, which are powerful enough to handle tasks like text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and presentations, as well as more demanding workloads like programming. There's no dedicated GPU option, so don't expect to do anything GPU intensive. Battery life is excellent at around 11 hours of light use or video playback. You can charge the laptop via USB-C. There's a fingerprint sensor built into the power button. The keyboard provides a good, albeit slightly mushy, typing experience, and while the touchpad isn't haptic, it's large and responsive to all movements and gestures. At number 2. Microsoft Surface Laptop 7th Edition 15. The best laptop with touchscreen we've tested is the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7th Edition 15, 2024. Like most of Microsoft's Surface devices, this is a premium model that feels incredibly well built. Thanks to its super thin bezels, it's noticeably more compact than its predecessors and closer to a 14-inch laptop in size, making it easy to carry around. Plus, its battery life is superb, lasting around 17 hours in light uses. It has a sharp 120Hz display that gets bright enough to combat intense glare, a tactile keyboard, and an easy-to-use haptic touchpad. You also get an outstanding 1080p webcam with Windows Hello facial recognition for added security. Performance-wise, this laptop can easily handle general productivity tasks like text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and presentations. However, keep in mind that its Snapdragon Elite SoC is an ARM-based chip, meaning so programs might not work or will perform poorly. You'll be fine if you can access everything through a web browser or mainly use Microsoft Office apps, but it's best to check for compatibility first if you use specialized third-party apps. If you want something more compact, there's a 13-inch version of the Surface laptop, which we haven't tested but expect to be very similar. At number 3. Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7. The best workstation laptop we've tested available with a touch-sensitive display is the Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7, 2024. Configurable with Intel Meteor Lake CPUs, up to a Core Ultra 9 185H, and various NVIDIA discrete GPUs, this 16-inch model can easily tackle demanding tasks like 3D modeling, simulations, or content creation. You can get up to 64 GB of RAM and 8 TB of storage, and these components are user upgradable, so you can add more later if needed. There are 3 display options, but similar to some of the laptops mentioned above, only the 60Hz 4K plus OLED panel supports touch input. This display has full coverage of the DCI-P3 color space and gets bright enough to combat glare in well-lit settings. The overall user experience is amazing. It has Lenovo's beloved keyboard, a large haptic touchpad, an excellent 1440p webcam, tons of ports, 3 USB-Cs, 2 Thunderbolt 4s, an HDMI 2.1, and a fast SD Express 7.0 card reader. You can charge the laptop via USB-C, but since the USB-C ports can only take up to 135W, the battery will lose charge if you perform intensive tasks at the same time, so you'll have to carry around its proprietary charger. Linux users can get this laptop with Ubuntu, Fedora, or Red Hat installed. At number 4. Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition. If you want a touchscreen laptop that's better suited for use in tablet mode, check out the Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition, 2024. Unlike 2-in-1 convertibles with a 360-degree hinge, this form factor is much more comfortable to use as a tablet since you can detach the keyboard. It's also a great device for taking handwritten notes or drawing. Unfortunately, you must buy the keyboard and stylus separately. Another downside is that this device can be a little awkward to use on your lap because most of the weight is on the screen side, increasing the chance the device might tip over, and the kickstand can dig into your lap if you wear shorts. Like our top pick, the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7th Edition 15, 2024, this tablet PC runs on the ARM-based Snapdragon SoC, so make sure the apps you use are compatible. You can choose between the X Plus and X Elite chip, the latter is faster but will shorten battery life. The choice of the SoC also dictates which display you get, as the X Plus model has an IPS panel, while the X Elite sports an OLED display. OLED displays usually provide a superior visual experience, but in this case, the panel exhibits a rather distracting screen door effect. Also, remember that OLEDs are susceptible to permanent burn-in.